Hey guys, it's Ava, and today I'm doing a video for you guys for 200, I can't even do it, 200 subscribers, and I know I'm pretty past 200 subscribers. I'm like 220 now, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. So you guys requested I do Instagram slime, a few glitters in here, so yeah, I'm gonna do that Instagram slime. Yeah, so the first slime that I'm going to be making is Orbeez slime. Oops. So for that, I'm just going to take, oh, come on. Seriously? So now I'm just going to be adding equal parts water and glue. So I added about 6 ounces of glue, or not 6, 3 ounces of glue. So now I'm going to add about 3 ounces of water. And then you are just going to mix that together. And you can see that there are some bubbles, but that's okay. Just kind of go and pop them. And I honestly just mix my slime together. You don't have to do it slow. You can do it slow if you personally want to. But I honestly don't mind if there's too many bubbles because, you know, it's just, it's not like everyone can make everything perfect. So it will eventually clear up too. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. So next, I mix that all up. And so now I'm just going to add some baby oil. Probably about a tablespoon. Definitely don't want to add too much baby oil because that does kind of make it greasy and gross. Oops. That makes it greasy and gross. So you're just going to, you can see like all these little bubbles, that's baby oil. So now you're just going to want to mix that until you no longer see those, like, not the bubbles, but like, you can see like these little shadows. That's the baby oil. You want to mix that until you can no longer see that. So I can no longer see any of them. So now it is time. Oh my gosh, I'm not having good luck today, especially because clear glue is like really sticky. So next we're just going to take your activator and add in your activator little by little. That was like maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. And so you just want to slowly, and you can see it's kind of starting to clump together a little bit. One thing that I say for when you make clear glue is to make sure that it is very well stirred before you add any more activator, because if you add more activator when it's not super well stirred, and also to like clean off your utensil every time you add more activator, because then it's just going to get clumped. Like you can just see, I'm just opening it and shaking it a little bit, and then you can just mix together that. You can see it's kind of starting to clump up. And you just want to keep mixing that together. So I will be back when I'm done activating this. And I just want to mention, don't add too much baby oil, because if you do, then it will actually make it like not clear up ever. Because I've made that mistake many times, and that's why if you guys saw my slime smoothie video, that you would know that those slimes that didn't clump up, that didn't clear after a few weeks of sitting, is because I added too much baby oil, and it just made them not clear. One thing that makes clear slime so hard to activate is you can see that this is pretty activated, but it still kind of has like this texture. It's kind of a hard texture, but you can see there's still liquid in the bowl. So I started using my hands, and you can see that there's still that liquid in the bowl. So if you want to, you can separate this, which I am actually going to do. And then once I separate it, I'm going to take contact lens solution and use that to do the rest so that it doesn't get too boraxy. So now that I have this slime that is in a separate container and also this slime, they are both very sticky. And that's actually what I want. I want it to be very sticky. Not like super sticky to the point where you can't touch it, but like you need it to be pretty sticky so that the Orbeez will stick into it. So the first thing that you're going to do is just start by like kneading your slime and like, you know, hoping that it stretches. Mine stretches okay. It's not like it doesn't stretch amazingly, but it's okay. And you can see that this is not cleared up. So your Orbeez might not show up super well, but that's just a thing that you're going to have to wait for it to just show up. So you can see it's not as sticky now that I needed it. And you don't want to add more activator if you think, oh yeah, it's just going to be sticky. It's mainly because the borax that was around it, or the glue, just hasn't stuck in, or just hasn't combined in yet. So it's still pretty sticky. It's still sticking to me. So that's a good thing. So now I have my Orbeez. It's just some blue turquoise Orbeez. I'm just going to put a couple in that bowl. And I did send these Orbeez before just so it would smell really good. And it actually worked really well. I just put some scent in the bottle. Like, you open the bottle and you put the scent in, and then I shook it up. And they actually worked really well. So this is the first time I've made this, and I'm hoping it works. I did try and test it. I just tested a tiny bit last night to see how what would make the Orbeez stick the best. So I just made regular clear slime, and it didn't stick too well, so I know to make it stickier now. So all I'm just going to say is that you can't have a ton of Orbeez in it, otherwise they will not stick. So I'm going to be back when I'm done massaging these Orbeez in. So these Orbeez are now massaged in, and they aren't falling out because the slime it's still a little bit sticky, but you can see that it's just a really nice slime, and if you squish it, like, you can feel those beads, the Orbeez, but you want to try and like poke it where the Orbeez aren't, otherwise they are just going to squish, and it's just going to be weird because I actually did try squishing the Orbeez and putting them in there, and it didn't work. They just kind of like fell out all over the place, and it made a huge mess. So, but this is definitely a slime that I really like. And yeah, and also leave comments below telling me what you guys want me to stock in my slime shop, because I'm going to restock. And tell me what kind of slime you want me, because I want you guys to buy from me. So if you guys want a certain slime to restock, I will restock that slime, and then you can buy it if you want to buy it. So yeah, this is a really cool slime. Yeah, I think it's really fun to play with, and it's really, really cool. So on to the next slime. The next one that I'm going to be trying to remake is this one. I did actually buy this online. I forgot who it was from, but I know I bought it from a Slimer, and I did. I'm going to try to remake this one, but I know I bought it from an Instagram Slimer. I really forgot who it was, but yeah, I just know that I'm going to try to remake it, and hopefully I can remake it pretty well. So yeah, let's get on to that. Oops. So now for this one, I'm going to start with taking glue. And then I'm going to take some lotion. About 10 pumps. And then I'm going to take my hand sanitizer. This makes it like really nice texture, so I'm going to add 1 pump since it is a smaller slime that I'm making there. Then I'm just going to add, a little bit of shaving cream. Not too much, just a small amount. And about, 5 pumps of foaming hand soap. I'm just going to tell you a funny story. My sister got new slime supplies because she was begging for them because I make it, and so I was like, okay, fine. So she got it. I didn't give her any, but like my mom bought them for her, and then she did it, and she added like 30 pumps. No joke. She counted out 0 to 30 pumps of foaming hand soap, and I was like, are you serious? So then I'm just going to add in some baby oil. And guys, I'm going to probably have a vlog out tomorrow or sometime soon. I don't know when, but it will definitely be soon because I'm going to show you guys me reorganizing my slime room. And then there will also be a slime room tour probably soon, but I'm just going to let you know that I'm probably going to upload over this weekend, but it might be like a little bit of like a not really super cool video because I have to leave. I could pre-film videos, but I honestly don't have that much time. So, Okay, so that is finally done. I'm just going to take my borax and add it in. That should be all the borax that I need. I will be back when this is completely done. So my slime is done and fully activated, and it is a little bit sticky, but you honestly do want it to be sticky so that the beads will stick into it. It's a pretty nice slime. So the next thing that you're going to do is just take some rainbow foam beads. I just have some rainbow ones, and you're just going to put, a little bit in there. That was a lot, but whatever. This is going to be a full foam slime, so you can add as many rainbow beads as you want. I don't want to add too many because that isn't my base for the beads. So this just gives it a little bit of a pop of color, like it sprinkles or something, like birthday cake batter. And then now I'm just going to add my large rainbow foam beads, like, I don't know what you would call them, maybe like the bigger sprinkles or something. And now that those are mixed in, the most important kind of foam bead to add to this would be like your base foam bead. It can be any color. It could even be rainbow if you wanted them to be. It could be the big foam beads, whatever you want. Mine are just going to be the white foam beads. So I honestly I want to make this a full foam, but I don't want it to be like too much of a full foam. So I'm not going to add too many more. I think that I'm just going to add like a little bit more because I don't want to add too many more. So that's all the more I'm going to add. And I think that should make a pretty nice full foam slime. Yes, it did actually make a pretty nice full foam slime. And you can hear it's like really, it sounds really nice. So, yeah, here's some ASMR. The next slime that I'm going to be making is swirl slime. So the ingredients you'll be needing are glue. And I'm going to make a bigger batch of this one. That's not very big, but whatever. So now you're going to be needing lotion and baby oil. Well, lotion, and then put your hand sanitizer. This is optional. And then I'm going to be using foaming hand soap. I'm also going to be using shaving cream. Hold on, this one's almost out, so. There we go. And then last, but definitely not least, you will be needing baby oil. So you're just going to put about a tablespoon or so of baby oil. I usually do tablespoons, but you can do however many you want. I recommend doing a teaspoon or a tablespoon, or like 2 teaspoons or something like that. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to do. Just baby oil makes it more stretchy, but sometimes it makes it greasy. So the next thing you're going to do is obviously just mix that all together. And once that is mixed, you are just going to activate, and I will be back when that is all done. So now that the slime is ready, I'm just going to break it into 3 parts. Pretty equal. And I'm going to pick out 3 different colors. I'm deciding to use orange, so I'm just going to dye this one orange. And purple. So I'm just going to dye this one purple right here. And the last color that I'm going to use is going to be pink. Actually, I'm going to make it blue. So I'm just going to mix all those colors together. Most of the time food coloring is optional, but when you're making like, this is I believe called swirl slime, or like galaxy slime, it's not optional. So I'll be back when this is done mixed in. So they are finally dyed, and I think that these are pretty pastel colors. They definitely look a lot different in real life than they do on camera. This is like more of like, it kind of looks like an orange creamsicle. This one looks pretty accurate to how it does on camera, but this one is a lot lighter of a blue. I think it's the lighting. I don't know. But, so I'm going to start by taking this purple one and just kind of like doing the whole swirl thing, and then you just kind of set it aside like that, and then you do the same thing with the orange. And then I grab those two, and then I do the same thing with the blue. Boom. And then I just mix these together. And boom, I have swirl slime. If you guys want me to stock anything like this on my shop, I totally will. It could be like a cotton candy swirl butter slime, or it could be like really anything that you guys want me to stock, because I will stock whatever you guys want me to. If you guys would buy anything, like if you want like a butter slime that looks like cotton candy, like that was an example that I've been using, but I would totally stock that. And when you put these in containers, they literally look so cool. If I were you and you made this, I'd try to use like colors that correspond with each other. Like these ones, they're going to turn gray. But like if you use like purple and blue and maybe like red or something, they'll probably just turn dark purple. This one's easily fixed because it's really light colors. So yeah, on to the next slime. The next and final slime that I'm going to be making is banana split slime. So the ingredients you'll be needing for this are the main ingredient, which is glue, and then you will need some shaving cream, just a little bit, not too much, a little bit of foaming hand soap, about 3 pumps. I am also going to be using some lotion, and then I'm going to be using baby oil. And last but not least, I'm going to use hand sanitizer. So you're just going to mix that all together. And once that is fully mixed, you can either activate or add your food coloring. I'm going to add food coloring, which is optional this time. I am going to use yellow food coloring, so that it is, I don't know how to say it. I don't know. So that it looks like a banana split. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't think of what I was saying. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my yellow food coloring, and I'm just literally going to like this and try to get some of the yellow food coloring out. That didn't go on the food in there. Come on, get out. Okay, whatever. That's good enough. So now I'm going to mix the food coloring in. And since this process does take a little while, I'll be back when that is done. So now that it's mixed in and looks like a banana color, I'm going to activate it. My tip for you guys when you activate to not add too much activator is to start with like a teaspoon, and usually that is actually enough activator, but it depends on what kind of slime you're making, because if you're making like cream cheese slime, jiggly slime, those ones always take more activator. So just start with like a teaspoon and then go like half a teaspoon at a time, but like just use it little by little and it will eventually form together like this. But I'm going to say if you're using contact lens solution, probably start with a tablespoon of activator and then go from there. So you can see that this is forming together. Oh gosh. Maybe, sorta, kinda. So I will be back when this is done activating. So my slime is done. It's still a little bit sticky, but you actually do want that because now you're going to be adding your foam beads. So I'm just going to add a little bit of the colorful ones, the small colorful ones, and then a little bit of the large colorful ones, and see how it goes from there. So I think this looks pretty much like a banana because of the color. For you guys, it does not. For some reason, here, I'm going to move out of the lighting. So I think it does look like a banana. And then the little beads are supposed to be like sprinkles or something like that. So I'm going to add in some more foam beads. I like adding more big ones than small ones in this kind of slime because I think it just looks cooler. And remember to comment down below what kind of slime you think I should stock in my store because I am going to be stocking any slime that you guys want me to. And then if you guys buy it, I would greatly appreciate it. It always means the world to me if you guys buy it. So this is the final product. And I'm going to do some slime ASMR. So I really like this slime. I like all of the ones that I made a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what slimes you would want me to restock in my shop. And also, comment down below that's a good answer. What is your favorite type of slime? So, yeah, comment down that down below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Please be sure to check out my Etsy shop, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!